Hi, everybody. It's Matt Coots with RGA Network. I am joined by our wonderful community partner, Patricia DePlasco from Keep Pinellas Beautiful, which is an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. Pat, why don't you introduce yourself and your organization a little bit, and then we'll ask some questions.
Okay. First of all, I'm very excited to be here.
Thank you. That makes me happy. This was a lot of effort.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
Yes.
Appreciate
It's
it.
a wonderful event. We're having a great time talking to everybody, and we know that's what it's all about.
Pretty good turnout, actually.
Yeah, I think so.
And I don't know why I say actually. It was a good turnout last year.
Yeah.
This is a better turnout than last year.
I think so.
Okay.
Anyway, my name is Pat DePlasco. I'm the executive director of your local Keep America Beautiful affiliate, and I say that.
Didn't you just win an award, like executive director of the year for like the entirety of Keep America Beautiful? Okay, sorry. Again, I apologize. I have to add these breadcrumbs, guys. Okay.
Anyway, it's very embarrassing, but yes, I did. Anyway, Keep Pinellas Beautiful, as I said, it's a local Keep America Beautiful affiliate because what we try to do and what the goal for Keep America Beautiful is to get affiliates all throughout the country. There's over 700 affiliates nationwide, and there's almost 50 here in Florida. We are one of the 50. The goal for Florida is to have at least one in every county. So that would be
So
not that
you're
far.
one out of 700.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure everybody put that in perspective. Thank you.
Yes. But I've been a member of Keep America Beautiful, or a believer in the concept of Keep America Beautiful since I was a child.
Absolutely.
So this is something that's been, I was a classroom teacher for many years, but also volunteered for wherever I lived, the Keep America Beautiful affiliate. And then when it came time for me to step away from classroom teaching, I finally got to live my passion. So by running this affiliate, it's the whole purpose of these affiliates. It's a grassroots organization that helps the community to take care of the environmental needs and the beauty of the places we call home. So an example being, we live in Pinellas County. Pinellas County has, my goodness, we're surrounded by water on three sides. So 80% of litter ends up in our waterways. So what do we need to do? We need to make sure it doesn't get there. And that's part of what we do at the affiliate.
Another issue with Pinellas is that we have so much tourism. Doesn't live here. So it's not even just the local people contributing. It's the millions and millions of tourists every year that contribute. And this isn't their home. So very cool. And I'm gonna ask for some numbers. If you don't have them off the top of your head, you don't have to supply. Just give me general numbers, just estimates. Approximately how many cleanup events, like beach cleanups, whatever the cleanup event may have been, do you guys think you guys?
Do we do any year?
Yeah, just like last year, for example.
Last year, I can give you those numbers. Last year, Keep Pinellas Beautiful engaged over 22,000 volunteers within our county on 1,400 community improvement projects. And it's so wonderful because we have the residents here in Pinellas County are very excited about supporting our efforts, and they want to be behind us. They want to protect and preserve the natural environment.
That's 4 to 5 events a day. That's crazy. That's fantastic.
It really is.
And that's why she was executive director. I would assume.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Not only that, but the other things.
Well, that's a lot of impact. So what are some of the impact benchmarks that you look at that you say, hey, our organization is making an impact globally. We're making a huge impact. What are some of those metrics that you look at?
What's really neat is Keep America Beautiful has this assessment, and it's called the litter survey. And what we do every year is we have set up specific hotspots within the county, and we assess the amount of litter in those areas.
Okay.
And we switch a little bit, and we go to some other ones. We add a couple of new ones in there and throughout the years, but this way we're expanding our scope. But we're also able to look at the difference between this year and last year.
Okay.
We're seeing in the hotspot areas, the areas that we concentrate in, we are seeing an improvement, a large improvement. So we have people that are engaged with us, but it's the amount of trash you also pick up every year.
Right.
You get excited when you pick up a lot of trash
Right.
in the community, but I get even more excited to see the amount of volunteers out there, either a larger number of volunteers and less trash being picked up. Because that says something.
That's awesome.
It does. So we have to analyze. We analyze the data all the time. And we're fortunate, and that's what makes us one of the best, because we're able to look at what we're doing and understand. We want to keep that litter out of the waterways. We want to keep those communities looking beautiful so that the values of the houses stay. People who want to come here, people who want to visit here, because obviously, even with the tourism industry, you want it to be a beautiful area that people want to come back to. They don't want to go to a trashy beach. They want to go to a clean beach.
I do like the synergy because earlier we had, and you can probably go back on the videos and watch it, we had Oliver from St. Clearwater.
Yes.
Both of you guys are synergistically working locally to enhance it
Yes.
and to keep it beautiful, clean it up, to year over year improve it. While at the same time, we're also trying to get more tourism in there. So if you have more tourism but lower trash pickup, but more volunteers, that's a community that's involved not just in the prosperity of their economy locally, but also in the health of the ecosystems that they live in. So that's great. Oftentimes we say we live where other people vacation, where they want to be. It's very easy to underestimate until you're just out on the water, you're at the beaches, just how beautiful the area is. A lot of that has to do with the volunteers that are going out and working to make sure that's the case. So, very cool.
Our value statement is to create a culture of environmentally responsible citizens so that we don't have to go out and things. So what we've done is all of our programs are developed with an educational message or messaging behind it. So you can actually say that education is the foundation of our organization. Everything that we do, we try to teach people about why we're doing it. People come out for a cleanup, yeah, it's dirty, but why are we doing this? What are we protecting? What are we doing? So they walk away knowing something and feeling proud about what they're doing.
And it can be quite hot at these events, just FYI. So everybody taking the time to learn a little bit and then to go clean, and it's hot and all these. You have to really appreciate the dedication of these volunteers and also, of course, the staff that's doing it. So
they're all wonderful.
Very cool.
But one of the things that we came up with is this program called the Hospitality Partnership Program. We have a great hold on the education of the residents, of the citizens, but we don't have a hold on the visitors. So what we're doing is with this hospitality partnership program, we're partnering with hotels, restaurants, promoting businesses, and we're teaching the employees what to tell the guests. Environmental tips, different things that they need to know when they do rent that boat.
Yeah.
Way different areas. The whys behind it really are very important because people will think before they do something.
And that just randomly brings to mind the fact that we have so many of these like rental boating companies and things where they're not even like full-time boat owners, so they haven't gone through a lot of like the educational experience of where they actually own a boat and they're out there every weekend and they're doing things. They're just part-time boaters, and they're going out and they're having fun on the boat and doing things and enjoying the waterways and all the things and the islands and everything, but they don't have that same experience. So I feel like that would definitely be a really cool thing to try and reach out to.
And we use our volunteers and our students to help educate the adults.
Yeah.
So it's, again, training future leaders, developing more stewards of the environment.
Nothing like being shamed by somebody 20 years younger than you about how you should be doing things.
Well, I
A
don't know
little
about
social
shame.
experimentation there. All good.
No, they're able to explain the why.
100%. Okay, so first off, you guys do events throughout the year. And I'm not just talking the cleanups, the beach cleanups. You also have events that you do. So what's the upcoming events?
Oh, the next one, we do fundraiser, and they are like a fundraiser, but they're more fundraisers. And we started calling them fundraisers because we really want to know the volunteers and the people within our community. And when you're dealing with 24 cities and a population of almost 1 million people, it's difficult to do that. We set these things up again to develop relationships with the community that we serve. So the next one that's coming up is this in August. I think it's August 23rd, 22nd. It's at the end
The 23rd is my birthday.
Oh, it's a good day.
It's a good day.
And we're having an event at the Threshers Meet.
Okay.
So we have three suites that we have our guests come in and they buy a ticket ahead of time and they come in and it's all of the beer and wine you'd like to drink and also all of the food that's up on the buffet. And it turns out to be it's a good mixer.
Yeah.
People get to talk to one another. It's another networking opportunity. So it's an open facility.
Okay, we'll talk about that. Okay, so that's great. And then where can people learn more about whether it's upcoming beach cleanup or a event or just more about the mission or domain or whatever they need to do? Where can people find us?
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you for asking. You can go visit our website. We have a beautiful website. It's www.kpbcares.org.
Unintended. Beautiful website.
Yeah, it is. But it's also, if you don't remember KPB Cares, all you need to do is just enter Keep Pinellas Beautiful, and it'll pop up. And on our website, on the opening page, it has upcoming event. You don't have to really search for it, and you click on that button, and it'll drop down all the events that we have within the next month, or even sometimes we're 2 months out, depending on how the planning is going. We're also going to be entering into a new season of the fall, and during the fall every year is the International Coastal Cleanup. It's a cleanup that's done all over the world. It's in partnership with the Ocean Conservancy, and we get out thousands of volunteers to come out. And the neat thing about this particular one is everyone that participates gets to be a citizen scientist for the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we're tracking the trash, identifying what's there, but it's not just for us. This is for national information, and we share this with our county so people know where the trash is and what type of trash it is, so that we can also get it from the other end. Talk to the source.
Thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
And we'll see you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.